By the end of this lesson, you should be able to describe applications of conservation of momentum. The principle of conservation of momentum has many applications in our everyday lives. Can you explain how the principle of conservation of momentum is applied in all the situations you have observed? Describe what the goalkeeper did before actually kicking the ball. Yes, the goalkeeper takes a few steps backward and then runs forward while kicking the ball. This situation is an example of a collision. Why do you think he did that? The ball goes further when kicked while running compared to kicking without running. This is because a running footballer has a higher momentum and this momentum is transferred to the ball. Let us now consider its application in a jet engine. Describe how the principle of conservation of momentum is applied in this situation. To find out, let's take a look at the structure of a jet engine. Air is sucked into the engine from the front of the jet when the engine is turned on. Air is then compressed and pushed into the combustion chamber where it is mixed with fuel, usually kerosene, and burned. The product of the burning fuel is hot gases that are pushed out of the engine by a rotating turbine through the exhaust pipe and thus expelled into the environment. The momentum of the hot gases moving backwards results in a forward momentum on the jet. This situation is an example of an explosion. Now consider its application in rocket propulsion. Describe how the principle of conservation of momentum is applied in rocket propulsion. To find out, let's look closer at the structure of a rocket engine. Liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen are pumped into the combustion chamber. The fuels are mixed and burned in the combustion chamber. The products of burning fuel are hot gases that are pushed out of the engine through the nozzle and thus expelled into the environment. The momentum of the hot gases moving backwards results in the forward momentum of the rocket. This is an example of an explosion.
What other applications of the principle of conservation of momentum can you think of? Here are several situations that involve useful applications of conservation of momentum. Describe how the principle of conservation of momentum is applied in each case.